Hello again folks and welcome back to Let's Play Summoner. I'm your host, Darius. Last we had left off, I had attempted to turn in a quest giving a guy an axe. That failed. Gave a guy a book. Success. Tried to steal a amulet of a prince of some sort. That seems to so far have failed. Because God forbid that I actually know what the hell I'm doing in this game. That might even be the wrong room. I might be looking at the entirely wrong chambers that this guy resides in. I don't know. That's pretty much the only other room that I can no longer enter now, so. It's kind of a big fat oh well. That said, I've considered the idea of going to do the other questy stuffs. The other side quests and the like, that is. I've opted not to. Praise Urath, you have returned, Iago exclaims. Did you find the Ring of Light? Then you have only to find the Ring of Stone and the Ring of Fire. We were beginning to fear the riders had captured you. Would it be my way? Iago gestures towards the massive oak doors. Your presence is required in the Great Hall. You have an audience with the royal family. What did you tell them? Sornahan has many spies. Secrets do not hide for long in the palace. What's done is done. No, of course not. And you would be wise to tread carefully. But we are all united against a common enemy. The king will be able to help us. Welcome back to Linnell, Fleece. But who is your companion? A novelist of the Order, I see. I am amazed that you don't remember me, Brother Iago. You were kind to address me as such, but I surrendered the privileges of that title long ago. I imagine I've left the monastery before you were even born. How do you know me? We have never met, but you knew my mother. Indeed? What was her name? Ursan of Torridin. For me, that is a name of sorrow and longing. The abbot sent you here to torment me. You dare speak of torment, as if you suffered more than she did. You abandoned her. If the gods are not dead, they are vicious and cruel. If there was anyone more worthy of the summoner's power, more unworthy of the summoner's power, the worst people than Joseph have been born with the mark, that I assure you, retorts Sir, coldly raising his voice to silence her. The old man closes his eyes as if crushed under the burden of memory. I cannot blame you for your hating me, but Ursan understood my sacrifice. Perhaps in time you will understand as well. I have promised the abbot to offer my help, but do not presume to ask for my understanding. I'm afraid we must defer this matter for the time being. When the Emperor is defeated, accuse me of any crime you wish, but we mustn't keep the king waiting. Follow me. Plot time, going to the plot time, gonna switch to Joseph. I always hated that PH makes that sound. Though I guess that Joseph makes less sense. Are we seriously having to wait for Iago? Uh-huh. Yep. He's old. Iago has informed me of your quest. If the prophecy of the Jade Temple is indeed true, then you must fulfill your destiny and defeat the Emperor Murad. I understand you now have the rings of darkness and light in your possession. Is that true? If we were not at war, we would commit 100 knights to your cause. As our counselors have so sagely advised, however, we mustn't call attention to your quest. We have therefore chosen a warrior in our service to help you. His name is Jehkar. Oh, you want to put the guy that wants to behead me in my service. Great. And you will find him quite capable of cutting off your head.
Jehkar, you may enter. Jehkar, this is Joseph of Masad, born with the mark of the Summoner. You have been chosen to help him fulfill his destiny and defeat the Emperor Murad.
Your Majesty, from me you demand the impossible. I'm needed to fight the Orinians. I came to Linnell by your command, but I must now return to battle.
How dare you speak to your king with such impudence? If I say you shall die 1,000 deaths for this man, then you shall die 1,000 deaths. Are you so full of pride that you believe the fate of the Medivh army rests on your sword?
Forgive me, your majesty, but I know this boy is Joseph of Saran. His gift destroyed my village and massacred my family 9 years ago.
What are you saying?
All know the story of the demon of Saran. And here is the boy who called that demon forth. Nothing remains of our village, not a stone left standing. Joseph could not control his power and the people of Saran perished.
If this is true, Yago, why were we not informed?
Your Majesty, Jehkar's account is true. As a child, Joseph lacked the strength to control the beings he summoned, and thus Saran was destroyed. But Joseph is older now and prepared to master his power.
Nevertheless, it is not a soldier's place to question the wishes of his king. Though your desire for revenge may be honorable, you must forego vengeance for the greater good of our kingdom. If you are a true subject of the King of Medivh, you have no choice in the matter.
Where have I heard that before?
Forgive my impudence, your majesty. Your will shall be done.
Yes, it shall. Though we find this news most disturbing. I pray you are right, Yago. For the sake of us all.
Joseph will not fail you, Your Majesty.
We're all gonna die. Me first. By this guy's hand. So hey, we got Jehkar. He's got an axe. That is a tiny axe. Oh, you've already got a medieval war axe. That's adorable. How about a hatchet? You want a hatchet? The hatchet's cooler. Maybe not much cooler. I could give him the Berserker sword. That's actually kind of tempting. I could give him the fine katana. The katana does amazing amounts of damage, but I suppose I also ought to consider this guy having, like, you know, a shield or something. I really got to get this guy some armor now. Alright, what is it that you do, Jehkar? Axe weapons, of course. Sword weapons, dodge, heavy arms, yes. Blunt weapons, counterattacking. Interesting. He's got a kick, and he can add blow, kick, mend. User recovers some hit points. Actually pretty cool. And desperation. Neat. Oh boy. Yeah, he ain't got much right now. We ain't got much right now in the way of stuff. Oh, that's right. I could sell the garnets for a lot of money. That said, why can't you... Oh, because those are for fleece. That's not... Yep, that's also for fleece. And that's for Rosalind. Only minorly boned when it comes to equipment. Minorly so. He's got an axe. He's got a shield. That's all we need. So we need to find the location of the Ring of Stone and the Ring of Fire. God, I can't escape the games that are making me search for rings, can I? The Kosani might know where the Ring of Fire is hidden. The Kosani made the rings, and their stronghold lies below Sadavar, Mountains of the Wise. Or, Rosalind believes the Kosani might... stronghold. Oh, so we gotta go to Sadavar, whatever. If the prophecy of the Jade Temple is indeed true, then you must fulfill your destiny and defeat the Rod Mirage. This guy looks evil, by the way. You'll face many foes. Oh, you're Sornahan. Oh, no wonder they want to steal your amulet. You look like a dick. You will face many perils on your quest, Summoner. No doubt you have met the four riders. Only Murad knows whether they are men or beings of his dark magic. Murad mastered the lost arts of the Narasarim, the evil sorcerers Lahara, who found in death and despair the source of their power. Only the rings you seek can stop them. Have you learned where the rings might be? The people of Vadagar. The Kosani are ruled by the Ulsadana, the name that means queen, mother, and priestess. They are a proud race, and it would be prudent not to anger them. I too studied at Iona, though I never completed my training. I was born to help my brother rule, not to lose my head in books. You may need my help if you wish to enter Savanar. The Kosani are suspicious of outsiders, and they will not allow strangers within the walls of the stronghold. When the Knights of Iona requested for the divine words of the gods, they robbed Sanavar of its sacred scrolls. Now the Kosani greet visitors with the utmost suspicion. Go to the High Temple of Urath and find the Hierophant. Ask him for the Blade of Tarun. He will be expecting you. The dagger was a gift. Really? Dagger? Alright. Dagger was a gift from the Ulsadana to our great-great-grandfather. The Kosani will know the king of Badiva sends the one who wields this blade. Cool. That saves me a lot of trouble of figuring out how the hell or where the hell I'm supposed to go. Long ago, Murad murdered Emperor Gaudi II and usurped the throne. Under his tyranny, Orenia has suffered and his armies march on Linnell. You, Joseph, have the power to stop him. In the legends of Ikaimos, the Prince King Armon used the Ring of Stone to wage war against the River God. He's the first of the summoners, but none have ever found his ring. A fallen empire whose golden age marked the end of chaos of 10,000 years. They worshipped the River God Ikaimos, who sunk their empire into the swamp. The River God demanded a living sacrifice, the children of the empire. Armon and his people rebelled against him, and so they were destroyed. The swamps are treacherous, and you will never find Armon's palace without a map. I regret we cannot help you, but I know of someone in Linnell who can. Great. If anyone would know where to find a map of Ikaimos, it would be Tancred, the Prince of Beggars. You'll find Tancred's lair in the Old City. Yep. So Tancred, who is currently sick, is who I gotta talk to. And watch him be next to useless in this endeavor. Oh boy. Okay, that's made of glass? Weird. I didn't notice the effects on that thing until just now when I tried it out. I should really see whether or not they have anything in the market to equip the remainder of the party with, because I think the most armored character right now is Fleece. I think. Don't quote me on that. But I guess that's... I suppose that can wait, though. We can go... From here, we can go up to the Hierophant, who we've talked to, who talked our freaking ears off about gods and shit. See, this is one of those weird things I have when it comes to clerics in D&D. The idea of a deity that actually does whatever in their realms, like, has actively done anything in there, is wondrous, stupendous, cool. I like the idea. It's just that a whole lot of the time, it's like, oh, this guy usurped this guy killed that guy. She poisoned this dude, he poisoned that gal, and it's just... It's a thing when it comes to deities. You just kind of have to accept things with, you know, just kind of accept the stories of weirdness sometimes. Like, who was it? Was it like Artemis was born out of the forehead of Zeus or something like that? And Minotaur was the something of something. Some dude's punishment was constantly pushing up a boulder for all eternity in hell. Well, not hell, but Hades. You get my drift. It's weird. Mythology is weird. Sometimes you just have to accept that things are weird. Are you the Hierophant? I am Finnick of Moana. Moano, sorry. Totally thought you were a Disney princess for a second. Hierophant of the Urathi priesthood. We seek the blood of Tarun. Blade of Tarun. Ah, so you are the child of prophecy. I give you the blade of Tarun. For generations, the Hierophants of Urath have guarded this dagger, a symbol of the medieval kings and their friendships with the people of Savanar. There it is. Cool. Is this a good weapon? Is it a weapon I can actually wield? Sword of Spirits. Right. Yeah, logically it'd be... Wait. Where's the Sword of... Oh, right, the Sword of Spirits was the one that can occasionally cast Fire Arrow. Ooh, but which would be better? I could sell this and get just shitload of money. And never have to worry about money again. She can't wield it. He can't. He can eventually. Heavy arm 7. Although I would really like him to use more blunt weaponry. Why can't you use the sledge? Heavy arms 4, that's why. Alright. Got the blade. Still have to talk to what's-his-face over in the slums. I want to slip into the marketplace in order to see whether or not they have anything of value that I can actually use. I got a couple of garnets that I can sell. By the way, Jehkar's the last character. Pretty sure that everyone would have figured that out by now, but it's 4 main characters, and then the last slot there is reserved specifically for a summon. So, yeah, I can only have 1 summon out at a time. Which, by the way, I did max out summon because I realized how useful that was at long last, rather. After I had gone through the undead-infested place. Well, that place was not bad, just... It's a good bit of inspiration. I really do have to make up some sort of adventure that's... Oh, you have to traverse the bones of a dead god, kind of a thing. That shit would be epic. I believe I went into detail about how that was, in fact, an epic adventure already, so... Sorry, I hit my microphone. I'll try not to regale you again with that same thing. Matter of fact, I might see if I can't find that just to port it to 5th Ed. Door's always open to you, friend. Says the dude who has a shop and then proceeds to not sell me anything. Well, this guy has weaponry. If you can buy my wares then. I forget. How good was this? Not great. War Club? 30. The sledgehammer would be fan-freaking-tastic. I just can't, though. 55. Bastard swords. Which are always... It's always fun to say bastard sword, by the way. Bastard sword. I suppose I could sell my own bastard sword. I ain't gonna use it. Yeah, this is the katana. I bought it for 1,000. It does so much damage. But it has the same moveset of the shard sword that I have. So, it's like, whatever. And then I have a regular katana, which is... I'm sorry. What? There is no difference. In fact, it's barely better than the long... Why? Darius 404s. Okay. Sell my medieval thingamabob. I have considered, I don't know, and I'm still back and forth with a lot of decisions when it comes to what people have equipped. Why? Why is this 3,000? And the fine katana is only 1,000. Is there a speed difference that I'm not aware of? Yeah, okay. The fine katana is faster. That's the difference. Anyways, could get him a halberd. I could get him a halberd. I'll wait. I'll see. We'll see. Lantern, blah, blah, blah. Gravedigger, are you a dude who has... Nope. Having time to talk to you. You have the time to talk to this other dude, so... Sawed off. Hello. I mean, if you think... Sell me stuff, guys! This is a marketplace! Sell me armors, weapons, potions. Oh. There you go, the shield milker. Tell that to the headsman. Oh. Guard being a dick. Go figure. Okay. I know that this guy over here sells armor and weapons and shit. Mostly armor. Just that he's a pain in the ass to talk to, like a lot of people, because it's... Whoa. Okay. Hold the phone. Who can wear these? Provides very good protection for the wear. No one's restricted? I mean, they're iron, so I'd assume that they'd have been restrictive to someone. Can't sell anything here. Alright, the heater shield does provide 18. Buy that. Iron gauntlets, buy that. Obviously can't buy those for him. So, reinforced shoes, I guess. Why do I have a pair of reinforced shoes? No. It's not like I can't go out and make some money really quick either. Alright, so... Armor. Ooh. Hole. And the heater shield does how much? 18 versus his round shield of 15. Not a huge increase, but it looks cool. I think we're good. Oh, she can actually use the... Oh, wait, no. Heavy arms too. Never mind. Ugh. I kind of want to get him some better gauntlets now, too. Sure. I mean, I got a couple of garnets, you know? I got some garnets. I can totally just 17 or 7 versus 10, so no. Iron gauntlets, again 10 versus my 5? 5. Oh yeah, there you go. Seriously need to get you some better armor though, boy. And can I talk to you? Damn it. Okay, so here's the thing too. While I was adventuring around and getting terribly lost and trying to grind for experience and whatnot, I had to head to that volcano area again in order to try to face off against some salamanders again, because those were relatively good experience. Were, I say, because once I had gotten there, all the random encounters were these individuals, these wolf-like individuals that were very territorial and telling me, hey, GTFO. And apparently I was more than abiding to them. It's like, okay. Yeah, just none of these bastards are going to sell me anything. God damn it. But that said, I think those are the guys that I actually have to give the dagger to. Makes sense. In my head, anyways. So, I gotta figure out whether or not running into those guys is consistent. You know? Like, it's not just, oh, hey, you ran into this guy again. I'm gonna try, keyword being try, to find Tancred. I want to say I remember where he is. That might just be a big ol' lie. But I can sell this alchemist's stuff. Maybe a couple of garnets. Eh? Yeah, no, you don't want any garnets. Never mind. Alright, this is fine. We'll focus on Tancred right now. And then I can focus probably later on trying to actually equip a certain someone with gear. I won't doubt that... Oh wait, wouldn't it be this way? That's right. He's gonna be here-ish. So... I really need to look at that guide again, see where it is exactly that I need to find this better gear. Because for the most part, the only places that I've ever seen equipment being sold is here in Linnell. Which, by the way, I also... God, there's just a laundry list of things I need to do. I also need to go back to Mossad to see whether or not there's anything I can do there. Because... I mean, it was burnt to the ground more or less, but, you know, maybe. Sup, guy? Do you think Tancred? Yes. Unlocked. Later. Yes. Depending on what Tancred says, I might be calling an episode here too, by the way. Oh, wait. That's right. You got stuff, don't you? Just a dirk I'm never gonna be able to sell. Or buy, and a regular dirk. You just have weapons? Okay, you do buy stuff. Yeah, the garnets are a nice price. That feels good. Being next to bitch-ass broke, and then suddenly very, very rich. Yeah. I got a butt ton of staves. Wait, that's a different staff. Minimal damage, never mind. I think I have something like 20 staves. I'm trying to be... There we go. I was trying to be careful not to, you know, keep on going and then... Oh, hey, I suddenly sold your falchion. Thanks. I'll sell the regular quarterstaff. Frozen club. Do I even... Am I even ever going to use that? Probably not. Sledgehammer. At some point, I'll use some of this stuff. I still don't get how the freaking... whatever. Speed difference, I guess. That's a big thing in this. Hey, lucky ain't got nothing for me. But yeah, I seem to recall that Tancred actually has... some sort of poisoning going on. So... whether or not he's going to have anything to actually share with me... Tancred's dying, please. The Rennie's poisoned him. We need a map. A map of the swamp. Go ask the apothecary. He goes to Kaimos to gather plants. He shops in the old city near the bridge to Birkin's Island. Okay. Cool. Was there anything else in here? I could have sworn that there was something I missed. Oh, I think I missed it, but then I had got it on my way back through here. So now I gotta find Duncan's shop in Old Town. The bridge? I might just look at the map to see what the hell she's talking about. Any case, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, stuff, shenanigans, adventures. Beware. You're in for a scare, something like that. We will be trying to find this shop. And after that, I'm not sure. We might be heading towards the Firestone, or the Fire Ring, or the Stone Ring, depending on what instructions we get. In any case, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.